Right now, Indians are taking over Hollywood, filling lead roles and finding major success.
Dev Patel?
But when I was a kid, the only Indian that I remember on TV was Apu.
Today, I am truly an American citizen.
And he wasn't even played by an Indian guy.
Welcome to the Quickie Mart.
But in recent years, there's been an explosion of Indians in Hollywood.
Those stereotypes are so outdated. There's more Indian dudes doing sitcoms than there are running 7-Elevens.
Aziz has his own show on Netflix. Hassan Minaj has his own show on Netflix. Mindy has the Mindy Project. Liza Koshy's killing it. Priyanka Chopra is everywhere. In 2018, Kunal Nair was listed as the 5th highest paid actor on TV. And now Lily Singh even has her own late night show on NBC.
Thank you so much for being here.
And then there was Samir from Colin and Samir.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna leave yourself out, man?
No, this is all about me. So there's no doubt that there's talented people all over the world.
But Hollywood is a business, and the one thing that matters most in that business is audience.
A lot of the decision making is super concentrated in Hollywood still. Certainly the consumption of Hollywood is around the world. So really it's all I'm trying to figure out when we look at the viewing behavior is what's the size of the potential universe for this film?
The third biggest immigrant population in the US outside of Mexican and Chinese immigrants is Indian. This is from an article in Time magazine from 2019. And the article also states that Indian immigrants in America have the highest median incomes of all immigrants in the US. And 70% of Indian immigrants in America have a college degree, so that's 2.5 times the national average. The fact that they are pursuing higher education and come from homes with higher median incomes means that the audience is desirable for advertisers, because they have purchase intent. And that results in programming. So as people of color move up economically at scale, studios and major companies have a financial incentive to serve those audiences.
It's like back in the 50s when they had soap operas that literally were meant to sell soap to housewives who were at home.
Comet gets sinks and tubs cleaner and whiter than any other leading cleanser.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
Nor was that in the script.
That's literally why they're called soap operas.
Had no idea. But the audience is now also there in India.
Indian-based company Reliance launched Jio in 2015 with the goal of bringing a high-speed 4G network and affordable data to all of the Indian population.
And this market is huge. It's considered the last major growth market economically in the world.
Analysts say that this is a market that's going to be worth $100 billion by 2022.
That's crazy. As of May 2019, Reliance Jio has 322 million subscribers. That's basically the population of the United States that is now connected to the internet in India. The Jio 2 phone is available for 3,000 rupees, which is basically the equivalent of $40 US.
So it connects this massive Indian audience with content made in America. And another reason why the Indian audience is so important is because a lot of them are English speaking.
So if Hollywood invests in a new show with Indian talent, they can just take the content as is and play it in India to grow a fan base.
Namaste India, it's your girl Lily. You can catch A Little Late with Lily Singh on September 21st at 8 p.m. on Star World and Star World HD. I cannot wait!
You can't say the same for China, another massive market.
In China, you can't even get on YouTube.
True. India is not only the biggest audience on YouTube, but also the fastest growing.
When YouTube launched in India, there were less than 50 million internet users in the country. And today, YouTube reaches over 265 active users each month.
Netflix doesn't put all of their shows in full on YouTube, but Patriot Act episodes are available in full on YouTube. And that's probably because Netflix wants to grow a fan base in India.
It's also because you can't really find anything on Netflix. It's like the lost and found bin of entertainment.
It seems like the priorities have shifted, and now some of these major networks and studios are focusing heavily on attracting this Indian audience, and not focusing as much traditionally on audiences that they used to try and capture.
So you've always said that your Indianness is a big part of, your voice and what you put out there. Do you think as you sort of need to speak to people perhaps in Middle America, do you have to blunt the edges?
Nah.
And another reason we're starting to see more Indians in Hollywood is because there just are more Indians in Hollywood, and these Indians aren't playing Apu. There's now a long list of Indian actors who are paving the way for other Indians.
Growing up, if I wanted to be a late night host, history had shown that I could. Every single late night host was a white guy.
And now with Lily Singh, even though I'm not always a fan of her content, she is paving the path for the future of Indians who want to pursue a creative career.
Regardless of what the outcome is, if I'm being super candid with you,
it's kind of not gonna matter because it's gonna help continue pave that path. And that's what my priority is.
Hollywood held the keys for so many years and kept opportunities from people. But on YouTube, Lily Singh could hone her craft and cultivate an audience that probably studio execs didn't even believe existed or was valuable. And by the time this opportunity came, she was ready and had a huge audience.
Hollywood, in the old days, it really represented studios and to some degree a couple of networks. And now it's this vast group of people, artists, creators, that are looking to figure out how to execute on their ideas and get to the biggest audience possible.
People like Hassan and Lily and everyone else that we listed in this video have made it even easier for me to view this as a tangible career path. And for my parents to see it actually happening now in Hollywood, it seems more real and it's starting to become an acceptable decision to try and pursue your creativity as a career. So to answer the question, why are Indians taking over Hollywood? Talent aside, Indians have just become one of the largest and most valuable audiences in the world. So thanks for watching to the end of this video. All the people we talked about in this video have really inspired me to pursue my own creativity, and we wanted to do the same for you. We wanted to inspire you to pursue your creativity.
Skillshare is actually sponsoring this video, and because of that, we are offering you 2 free months of Skillshare.
Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes covering dozens of creative and entrepreneurial skills. This week, we actually crossed 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and a lot of that is because we've been focusing more on the writing of our videos. We checked out this one course on Skillshare about how to write viral videos. There's also classes where you can learn about graphic design, illustration, video editing, all the tools that you need to make YouTube videos if you're interested in making them. One of our favorite artists, Chantel Martin, teaches a course about drawing.
Her course is great for just getting past creative block and learning how to be more creative in general.
The Skillshare Premium membership gives you unlimited access so you can join the classes and communities that are just right for you. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month.
So if you are interested in learning something new or honing your skills, make sure to click our link in the description and sign up for 2 free months.
Thank you to everyone who retweeted last week's video. We want to give a quick shout out to Tom from Aspect Science. He's got a great channel. He retweeted the link. If you want a shout out next week, retweet the link that we post on Twitter for this video.
Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to our channel. Hitting 100,000 subscribers is a huge milestone for us. And the way that all of you showed up on Twitter and Instagram sharing our page to get us above 100,000 was incredible. So thank you.
All right, we'll be back here next week with another breakdown. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below with your thoughts on this topic and any other topics you want to hear us break down.